The workflow of Magadheera, Visual Effects 3D Technical Director Adel. The project included 4 basic components. Part 1. Complete city and the surrounding environment. Part 2. Stadium with an entrance, public galleries, king sitting, and the mountainside. Part 3. Making a variation of rigged and animated people and animals to be used for crowd in a stadium and a straight road, and also the design of the main road and the shops. Part 4 is the city fly-throughs, including the entrance, the island castle, green areas, and some extras. Project reference. Needless to mention how much references could help the project be consistent with the director's need. The references were mostly from Rajasthan and India, and a huge collection of pictures were taken and gathered to convey the mood of the movie. Here you can see a selection of references which shows the culture of the area, structures, castles, surrounding environment, deserts, climate, and materials. 3D progress of the city. The design of the city started with a simple sketch. Following that, the 3D part began from a low poly model environment, considered as the layout of the city. The aim was to have a suitable city in which horse riders could enter and then by passing through the city enter the stadium. Here you can see the dry area with a huge waterfall which are integrated into the lively city. The 3D progress of the stadium. The concepts of stadium started with the design of Marco Rolandi, which was then continued and improved by Adel. After a few meetings on set, the final 3D concept helped the director, art director Ravi, and Adel to reach an idea about the stadium. One of the most important parts was adjusting the light set to the 3D model. Another complication was the mountainside, which was then successfully executed. 3D characters, 3D street, and actions. A variation of low poly characters were modeled, rigged, and set up for the scenes according to the photo references. The characters were assigned with the designed actions and behaviors based on their locations and positions. The characters consisted of people, children, soldiers, animals, and the like. In the final, we can see the successful stadium scene in which audiences showed appropriate behavior. Horse and camel riders were designed and Islamic soldiers were made to be used in some scenes, which were made into crowd by Pete Draper. Preparation of the main street based on the real model was something else which was done successfully, and characters fit into it perfectly. Here you can see some fly-throughs. But the 3D part of this movie was not possible to do without the supervision of our expert VFX producer Kamala Kanan, our pipeline technical director Pete Draper, and EFX engineer, especially in composite part.